Guess what the weather's doing? I can predict it. The day I have to go to the grocery store, it is snowing, and there are big snowflakes, wet snowflakes, gonna be followed by ice. I made an appointment. I called about, I've had skin cancer many times, I've told all of you. And I saw a real bad black thing. Really, I'm gonna see if I could do with my son's camera, phone camera, take a video and video it onto mine so you can see what I thought was the bad skin cancer, the real bad one. I'm even afraid to say the word. But my doctor wasn't in. They couldn't get me until the end of May or June. And I'm like, no, can't wait that long. And I had another black spot, sort of in the area of your gallbladder, but more in the middle. And that looked, I'm pretty good at being able to find the moles. So anyhow, they said they could get me in the end of March. I said, okay, I'll just worry. But really, I don't know. I found with what's going on in this world, I don't worry that much like I used to about the skin cancer. I mean, I'm still vigilant. I hate that word, it came from this pandemic. But anyhow, I have my mask on. I'm ready to go in the store, so I can't take it off. So anyhow, she looked everything over, but I told her I had something on my sits bone, and I kept repeating it, and she didn't look at it. Cost $50 copay. She didn't look at it, so I'm gonna have to set up on their website and send her a picture, I guess, because I kept repeating. I said, let's not forget, and she forgot. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. This is the awful mask. I have one mask that's better, but this fits better, but it makes me sneeze. And want to see people run in the store sneeze. I try to hold it in, but anyhow, so I am shocked because I had one side of my face look kind of weird. And I asked if she could check it because that was the side where they told me if I didn't get it taken off within a month, I would die. Well, it turns out that doctor was wrong. This is another doctor. I went to my surgeon. He said he was wrong. I went to a specialist who takes it off the same day. Couldn't fit me in for 3 months. He says, don't worry, that is wrong. So I had to believe everyone. I did a lot of praying. I went and went to a priest. Someone I worked for, helping their parents, took me to the anointing of the sick. Long story short, it went away when I finally got in that other one. So anyhow, this just looked kind of weird. I don't even know how to describe it, what it looked like, but it was not a mole. So anyhow, she's like, do you mind if they have this big blue bottle, which I can't stand. Do you mind if I freeze it? It hurts. If you've ever had it, you'll know. I'm like, why? She says it's precancerous. There was no mole on the side. So you have to be careful of things. I don't think I have anything on my forehead I could show you. So there must have been something there that I missed somehow, very little that they could see with their microscopic thing. How my skin cancer started. This is a public service announcement. I had on my forehead, and you can see the scar. Or maybe you can't. Well, you can, but it's a camera phone. But anyhow, I had a sore here that kind of didn't heal. When you have a sore and then it scabs over and it heals. I look ridiculous with this hood. But anyhow, it just didn't heal. So long story short story long, I went to my original dermatologist who died suddenly, but he was alive then. And he's like, oh, it looks fine. And I'm like, well, it's up there. Can you just take it off? Freeze it, whatever. So he says, okay, we'll just do it. And while they did it, he says I might as well send it away for biopsy. So that was the beginning of all my skin cancers, and it came back as skin cancer. It was basal cell, which is the top layer of your skin, and then I had to come back and take it out, and then they have to have clear margins, but it just looked like something that wasn't healing. So if you have something that doesn't heal, again, here's my Italian hand, check it out. So I must have something on my face, but there was nothing that wasn't healing. I didn't have any boo-boos. When you're mom, that's all you know, right? But there was something there, and I wish I was just going to take a picture to compare both sides, have Polly take a picture, because I wonder what it looked like. So now she froze it, so it's going to dissolve it, and I'll never know. So my help of the day is, if you have a sore, something that doesn't heal or like scabs over and then bleeds and it just doesn't heal, please have it checked out. But this here, I don't know what it was. It wasn't a mole because I check for moles and Polly helps me check. This mask is really horrible. So anyhow, I'm so glad I went to dermatologist. It wasn't that bad, except the elevator didn't work. My backpack purse is very heavy. I had to carry it up a whole bunch of stairs. She's like, are you this, that, out of breath? I says, well, I guess we won't count this because I went up the stairs. And then I went in the waiting room. There was nobody there. And she says, you can have a seat. And I'm thinking, I don't really want to sit. My backpack, we'll call it a purse, is too heavy. I don't want to put it down. All of a sudden, they called my name. It was wonderful. Got in. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, because they're going to do a full body check, because that's what they usually do, because I've had so many skin cancers. I'm talking fast because I want to get home before ice is over. Anyhow, so I'm glad I did it. But I kept telling her about the sits bone. That's the bone on the bottom of your butt. There's some kind of sore there. I think it's just a pressure sore because I've lost all this weight. But anyhow, she never looked at it. So where I veered off again with my story, anyhow, is I'm glad I went. So, I kept my mask on the whole time until she had to check, and then she pulls it off and I don't talk. Tried to hold my breath so I don't breathe on her. And then she, pulled off the other side. I threw that mask away because she touched it. And then at the end, I kept reminding her to have a lump, a pea-sized lump on the top of my foot. And then I kept repeating that. And why I didn't remember the sits bone at the same time. So anyhow, she took her gloves off. I says, I had mentioned it. Could you please feel it? And when she went to feel it, it hurts a lot. And she's like, oh, it's not on your skin, but I definitely can feel it. She said, it hurts that bad? I says, yeah. So she says, go to a foot doctor. I says, would it be a podiatrist? I mean, there's all different. Do you know that a podiatrist only does your foot, I think, above or below your ankle? Anything more, it's not his problem. Oh, but anyhow, back to the doctor. So she gave me some kind of prescription because I have some redness, which I said, is this the start of cellulitis, which I had once. If I find those pictures, I'll try to video it from Polly's phone and then put it on my phone. So if you ever, this is a very bad infection, just to help you if you ever have it. But I have some inflammation, so this should help. It's on above my ankle. And then she gave me 2 more creams. I don't know what they're for. I had to go find them in the drugstore. Where was I going with my story again? I veered off. Ugh. So anyhow, I don't know what I was saying. Well, this is my public service announcement. I got to go to the grocery store. Running quite well. There's no running. There's sort of people. But anyhow, I'm glad I went. Oh yeah, so when I was changing, it's like, where can I put my clothes? And the floor was kind of dirty. I'm thinking, oh my God, it must be dead skin or something on the floor. It was pieces of something. I don't know. Not like dirt from outside. That's a pretty truck. I don't like trucks are parking there. But anyhow, so I'm like, I had one of those reusable grocery bags that I put my purse thing in. So I kind of put it underneath my coat so nothing would fall. Then I had my phone to show her pictures of where these bumps started that I had on my back. She says, well, can I put your phone over there? It's like, well, how can I show you the picture? So she took the phone away, which I would have had the phone. Then I would have showed her the picture on my sits phone, which would remind me for her to look at it. I just feel bad. I spent $50, and that was one of the main reasons between the black thing and the sits bone thing that I wanted her to look at, and she didn't. So I feel cheated. And I had my list, but she's like, you could tell she didn't like I had a list, but hey, at $50, you can't come for one appointment for each time. You got to go over, which she let me go over everything, but I kept reminding her about that, and it hurts. So I'm just going to find some ointment and try to do it myself. I got to go. It's all frozen in the back of my window. Anyhow, I hope this made any sense. I hope you are enjoying our tastes with us. Polly likes to do this kind of videos, and I hope you do some comments. Hope you're doing well. So for now, don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Smash that subscribe button. That's what everyone says. Don't forget to share. Sharing is caring. Don't forget to pay for it. It feels good in your heart, Polly's heart, and my heart. Don't forget to call a friend, help a friend, be a friend. Check on your elderly neighbors, and check your skin for things that don't heal or moles that don't look, that if you cut it down the middle, either way, that it's not regular or it's black. Bye for now, everyone.